Hi, this is Judy Lipsett, and this is a Gear Diary screencast.
As I was writing my review of Papershow, I realized that this is one of those products that you really have to see to appreciate all that it can do. As a result, I decided that I would spend some time after writing the initial review creating a short demonstration video so that you can actually see what Papershow does and get a better appreciation for how useful it can be if you do a lot of presentations. There are two pieces of hardware that come with the kit. The first is a Bluetooth dongle. The second is a pen, a rather thick pen, an exceptionally thick pen, a not very attractive thick pen, but it's a pen. The paper itself is rather interesting. It actually looks like regular paper with a grid. If you get up incredibly close to it, you can actually begin to see that there are microscopic dots all over it. And on the side, you actually have information and controls for the pen itself. If you tap any of the colors, it'll actually change what shows up on the screen color-wise. If you tap the various size points, it'll actually change the thickness of the line you draw. You can also create different shapes, create a sticky note, and you can even erase. Although it doesn't erase what's on the paper, it does erase what's on the screen. And you can actually control where you are in the presentation from the paper as well. It really is a nice system. When you put the dongle into the computer, it will initialize and invite you to take a look at it. If you go to my computer, you'll actually see the icon for the software automatically there. It resides on the Bluetooth dongle, but automatically loads when it's ready to go. If you then take the pen and take off the cap, the pen starts to flash, indicating that it's pairing with the dongle. And then if you start the software, it will eventually start up. One of the issues with the device and the whole system is that it does take some time for the software to initially load. You have to be patient, and if you're in a rush, you're going to have a bit of a problem. Were this connected to an external monitor or a projector, it would be up on something much larger. I can actually tap, you can't see it from here, but I'm tapping the black and the thick line, and then you can actually write on the paper, and it will actually capture what you're writing on the pad right on the screen. There's the same pad of paper that I just wrote on, and it captures on the screen exactly what I wrote on the paper, lousy handwriting and all. As noted, however, that's simply the beginning, however, because I can actually now tap the red color on the paper, change the thickness of the line, and what I do on the paper will show up on the screen as well. It works remarkably well. If I take the pen and I tap the eraser on the paper and I simply cross out what I just did, it actually starts to erase what I wrote on the screen. It doesn't erase what's on the pad, but it does erase what's on the screen. And it does it immediately, in absolute real time, as you're writing. So as it is, I'm going to draw a line, and I'm drawing a line right now, and I'm now going to the left, and I'm now going up. It does it perfectly. The power of this is that it actually gives you the ability to do presentations interactively and to actually take an existing PowerPoint presentation and to actually create on the screen as you're going along without having to be tied to the computer. You can be anywhere in the room so long as you're within 20, 25 feet. Bluetooth has a range usually of 30 feet. I'm finding that 20, 25 feet is the limit for this. But it's enough space that you don't have to be tied to the screen or tied to the computer. It works incredibly well. Unfortunately, it currently only works with XP. You can't use it if you're a Mac user. It doesn't work with Keynote. So anytime that I might want to use this, I have to use my HP Mini 2140, and I have to export my Keynote presentations to PowerPoint. But it is a small price to pay for what is really a very effective method of putting up on the screen what you're doing on the pad of paper. That's all for now.